My pimples are covered. Look at my makeup. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look right here, Copper Eye. I went crazy with a little bit of blue. I'm very excited to show you how I do it. If you want to see how it's done, please keep watching. So for this look today, we're going to start off with our primer as usual. I'm going to use the same Shape Tape primer I used in every video. Oh, not primer, sorry, concealer. And I'm going to use the shade Light. I've never seen a concealer better than the Shape Tape. It's ridiculous. Now I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, make sure it's all even. And then we're going to take a setting powder. I'm going to use the Mercier Translucent powder. So for the look today, I'm going to be using the Nude Medium Huda Beauty Palette. I'm excited to use it. This is what it looks like. It has a lot of shimmers and mattes. It's equal. So we're going to see how it works today. So first I'm going to go in with a MAC 240S brush, and we're going to start in with, these colors don't have names, I don't think. No. So we're going to go in with this first shade here as our, I guess, our transition color. So I'm just going to put this all over the eye here. Has good pigment, that's the upside. And I want to just extend a little at the end, just to have a little bit of elongation. I don't even know if that's a word, but is that a word? We should look it up, see if that's a word, because I feel like I've used it before and then I sound stupid if it's not a real word. Boom. We're gonna do the same thing to this eye. So if your eyes are already long, or what's it, like elongated, then you can still extend it. It'll still look really nice and sultry. I have big giant bug eyes, so the reason I elongate them is because they're so round. If you take round and you add here, it'll make them wider and longer. So when that's even, we're gonna pick our next shade. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M573 brush, just a fluffier brush, and I'm gonna pick into that color. When you use a smaller one, it's just gonna do a smaller area, a targeted area that you want. The next shade I want to go in with is this like coppery matte up at the top here. I'm going to dip into that color, same brush, and I'm just going to stamp it in the outer corner, and then I'm going to start to sweep. I'm just going to sweep it into the inner corner a little bit. I don't want it full of color. I just want it just to have that little bit of transition. You're going to do the same thing for this eye. Okay, so now I want to try out the shimmers in this palette, and I want to use this middle color right here, this coppery, like very shimmery right here. So to apply the shimmer, I'm going to go in with my 239S brush by MAC, and I'm going to try it dry first to see how much pigment is in the shimmer. A lot of shimmers you need to, well, you don't have to, but I usually like to wet my brush with a setting spray just to make it a little more pigmented. But I want to see how it looks first. And I'm going to take it to the inner corner. Now I want to see what happens if I wet the brush. Ah, look at the difference right there. Goes on so much nicer. It makes it way more pigmented if you wet the brush. It's a trick I learned a while back. So I'm going to take it almost to the end, like just past the middle of my eye. I love this color. It's like a penny. Love that. I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe brush, and I'm just going to blend it out with my transition color from the beginning. And just go into the crease and make sure it's all blended. I'm crazy about blending. Next, I'm going to go in with this darker color right here. I'm going to use like a flatter, denser brush, and I'm just going to dip into that color. I'm going to I'm gonna go to the outer corner of the eye, and I'm just gonna flick up at the lash line. It's just gonna elongate the eye and deepen the outer corner. You can put a dark color wherever you want. A lot of people tend to put it on the outer corners, but some people put it inside. Some people do a smoky eye with them all over the eye. You could do really whatever you want. Now I'm gonna take a liner. I'm gonna use the Morphe Jet Black Gel Liner. I'm gonna grab an angled liner brush like this. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm not going to do a full liner with it. I just want to smoke out the end a little bit. So I'm going to follow my waterline right here, and I'm going to do just a very small line. Like that. And then I'm going to take a brush like this, which is another type of liner brush. I'm going to dip it in my darker shadow here, and I'm just going to blend that out. So now we're going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. We're just going to play with it and smoke it out. I just keep dipping back into the dark shadow and just playing with it till I get what I love. I want to make it even more sparkly, shimmery, whatever you want to call it. And I want to use the Tarte. These are the Chrome Paint Shadow Pots. This is Beach Bay. This is the color. It's like a coppery color, sticking with the theme. And I'm just going to go in with my finger for this one. How nice it comes out. And I'm just going to put it on the outer, or sorry, the inner to the middle. Now we're going to leave that alone. I'm going to put on my primer, and I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Do You Drops Primer. I'm just going to apply that all over the face. I want that like dewy, beautiful, like wet glow. That's what I want, and that's what this product is going to achieve for me. I remember one time my dad looked at my face and said to me, "Your face is wet." He didn't understand what I was doing. Men, huh? Okay, now we have that wet look. We are gonna let that sit for a second, and we're gonna go and do our brows. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do my brows really, really quick. What? Now that my brows are done, we're gonna put on some lashes. The lashes I'm gonna use today are the Kiss Lashes. Sorry, my pack is almost done. In Poise. Anyway, so I usually have good lash days or bad lash days. Okay, today looks like it's gonna be a good lash day. Okay, bad lash day. Now, I'm gonna take the Morphe gel liner again. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, my angled brush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on in the inner corner, and I'm gonna make a point going down just to finish the look here and go with the wing. And I'm gonna meet the lash also with this liner. Finally got that done. We are going to move on to the face, and then we'll go back to the eyes after. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the shade Y305. And I'm going to use my wet beauty blender to apply that. And I'm going to use the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray to just spray onto my beauty blender. We're just going to bounce that into the skin, I guess. That's what we're gonna call it today. When I look in the monitor, it looks like I'm punching myself. Does it look like I'm punching myself? You're welcome. Next, we're gonna use what else? Our Shape Tape concealer. We're gonna go in with light, medium sand and light. Cover those little guys up, because who needs that? We're gonna spray our setting spray. So you're just gonna blend this into the face. I'm gonna spray just a bit more. We are going to set the concealer with the Glow Skin Beauty Luminous Setting Powder. Okay. Next process we're gonna do is bronzer. We're gonna go in with the, well, okay, if that would have broke, I would have cried. The Benefit Hoola Bronzer. You can use any type of bronzer, fluffy, contour brush, whatever you want to use. I love this bronzer because it's so neutral. I even like to use it as eyeshadow sometimes. It's a perfect transition color. Next, what are we doing next? Let's do, the Becca Cosmetics Bronze Bondi Sunlit Bronzer. I love these bronzers. They have like just the tiniest bit of like shimmer, which I don't think you could see. Oh, you can. And I'm obsessed. Makes your face look beautifully bronzed. I'm gonna go in with the Warm Soul Mineralized Blush. Somebody help me, please. By MAC. This is like a peachy neutral kind of shimmery blush. Oh, I need help today. We're just gonna apply that to the apples of the cheeks. And then I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. Next, we're gonna do highlighter. I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill. Is it Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics or Jaclyn Cosmetics? I think it's Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Ah, Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm gonna use High Volt, the loose highlighting powder. And I'm gonna use a fluffy brush to apply that. You're gonna apply it just above your contour and your blush. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, on my upper lip. And I like to put a little on the forehead too. We are going to apply shadow to the under eye. I'm gonna use this palette that I just got from Morphe. In light of my blue shirt, I'm feeling blue. And this is the Blueya Away palette from Morphe. These are the colors. They now give you this like little clear thing with the names of the shadows, which they hadn't done for the longest time. But I'm not really sure. I'm guessing this is how it works. Like you put it at the top and this would be the shadow. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So to start off my under eye, I'm gonna go in with this very neutral shade right here. And I'm just gonna grab a pencil brush, like a denser pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431 brush. And I'm just gonna take that really light color and I'm just gonna go directly under the eye. You won't be able to see it too much. I just want to have a color under there for transition because we are using a different color. Next, we are gonna go in with, I'm gonna do this blue color right here. This like, I'm feeling it, I'm being risky, I'm doing it. We're gonna go for it. It matches my shirt, let's do it. I think it's called Sky's the Limit, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that's right. So this is a matte, like electric blue, has lots of pigment, which I'm not mad about. And we're just gonna directly put that under the eye. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. What do we feel about blue? Do people like blue? Do we not like blue? I'm gonna take this blue shimmer right next to it, which I think is called azured. I don't know. Well, that's what it's called. This one here, this shimmery color right here, this blue. And I'm just going to go over it with this in the same spot. When you're playing with blue, if you feel like you're using a shadow that gives out a lot of fallout, I would say, and that is when it falls underneath your eye, and then you go to touch your eye to clean it, and it like smudges across your eye. That's not a good day. If you are using one of those, take a setting powder and pat it lightly under the eye, or a good amount under the eye, so that the fallout will go onto the setting powder and you can just sweep it away and it won't be a big deal. You also want to be careful with blue, because if you go too crazy, blue can sometimes make it look like you got punched in the face, depending on the blue. So just be mindful of that, I guess. Our next brush I'm going to go in with is the 212 from MAC. This is like a flat, square, dense brush. And I want to take this dark blue down here. I think this one is called, hold on, Whoa Show. This one here. This like dark, it's like a sparkly navy down here. And I'm just going to put that just under the lash line. I want this to be more concentrated. We are going to take a black liner, like kohl liner, and I'm just going to put that in the waterline. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL liner. I'm just going to put that on the waterline, sorry. And that just finishes everything off. Okay, I'm going to grab my mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal. And I'm going to put mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Now let's move into lips. I want to use Vibes Lip Liner by Morphe. I'm just going to outline the lip with it very lightly. I'm going to spread that in. Today I'm going to use the Tom Ford Indian Rose lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick, my go-to lipstick. It is ridiculously expensive, but I have to say it is my favorite lipstick. It's creamy, it's not drying, it stays on long enough for me to like get through a day. This is my go-to color. And we are just going to put on a little bit of gloss. I'm going to use the Morphe gloss, and this one is called Pop. Last step, setting spray. We're going to use the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. This is the finished look. I love the way the eyes turned out. I love copper, and I love the subtle blue underneath. Copper is like an orangey undertone, blue, orange, they go great together, love it. So I am very happy with the way this look came out. If there's anything you want to see, or if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. As always, guys, thank you for watching.